Hey, I'm Ron Drodas from keyboardimprov.com, and thanks for joining me here on my journey through the real book, which I hope is yours too. This is the 74th installment, and I started in the first tune with Duke Ellington's African Flower, and now we're on Cole Porter's Could It Be You from 1942. And this was from a time when jazz and popular music were much more related than they are now. Even if a tune wasn't particularly jazzy and it was a, quote, pop song, pre-rock pop song, popular song, it tended to have jazzy harmonies, 2-5-1s. It might even have a beat like this. But it's a 1-6-2-5, 2-5-1, which is one reason why jazz musicians played so many pop tunes of the day. The harmonic language was similar, and the same in some cases. Cole Porter is one of the greatest composers of this great American songbook era. There's not a lot of his tunes in the real book, and I think one of the reasons is because when the real book was first put together in the early 70s by students at Berklee School of Music in Boston, a jazz school, that they wanted to do something different than the other fake books that were already out. And the other fake books had so many tunes by Cole Porter and George Gershwin that they just didn't feel the need to put them in, which is kind of a shame now because jazz musicians don't play as much Cole Porter. But there's great albums of the greats. Charlie Parker did a Cole Porter album. I think it was his first sort of full-length album. It was a concept album near the end of his life of Cole Porter songs. Great composer, great composer. The one exception to that rule, I think, is in the real book is Rodgers and Hart. There's a lot of Rodgers and Hart's tunes. Maybe someone had a soft spot for Rodgers and Hart. Anyway, Cole Porter's Could It Be You? It's a beautiful ballad, and in those days, the 40s, people would dance to ballads, and they weren't always really slow. Like, you know, if you're going to play a Chick Corea ballad, sometimes like Crystal Silence, they're just these slow, languorous things, and Bill Evans would do that, right? Even with I Love You, Porgy, and pieces like that. And I love playing very, very slow. But in those days, they would dance to them, you know, so a ballad might be like a 1, 2, 3, 4, so you could do a partner dance to it. I think I remember reading somehow that Charlie Parker, before he sort of got famous, would play dances. And they'd play for 3 or 4, maybe 5 hours in a ballroom. And at one place he played, the owner of the ballroom wouldn't allow them to play any song for more than 1 minute. They had to continually go to new songs to keep things interesting for the dancers and changing the melodies. And that's one reason why he learned so many tunes. He had to play 60 tunes in an hour. It's great, right? Great for learning tunes. This is a wonderful one. I'm probably going to take it at that faster ballad tempo and just see, you know what, maybe I'll start a little out of tempo and see where this takes me, and then I'll sort of ease into tempo. playing in that older style, you know. You can still play your bebop licks. You could even take it out if you want, but it just got that beautiful. Just really feels relaxed and flowing, and I just love that. So, you know, I've played some ballroom dancing. It's a lot of fun to play. Anyway, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. If you want lessons, I teach on Skype or through Keyboard Improv. I've got almost 400 videos that'll take you step by step. So you really start one, and then by the time you go through 10 or 15 or 20 of them, you're at a whole new level, and then you can broaden out. Everything from walking bass lines to chord voicings to bebop, and a lot of things about melodic development or how to use the melody of a tune to solo that you don't always find. So I'd love to help you out there, keyboardimprov.com. But in any case, thanks for being here in this series, and good luck with your jazz playing.